I feel fortunate to have been covering the Bulls at that time and being so close to watch this transformation of this young man just becoming the greatest basketball player that's ever played. Nothing could ever stop him from winning. It was all about winning. The flu game, they called it. It could have been the pizza game because he thought it was food poisoning and he looks horrible. He could barely talk, and I didn't want to keep asking about how you feel, this and that and the other. I could just see it in his eyes. I think he realized the situation. You have an opportunity to win a championship and it can go away. We're not going to wait till you get better and then play the next week. The thing that always brought the greatness out in him was a challenge. And he was just zoned in. And there was nothing that was going to stop him from playing his best and winning that basketball game.
The sold-out Delta Center, framed by the beautiful mountains here in Salt Lake City, Utah, to Game 5 of the NBA Finals with Coach Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. A
question of whether or not he'd even take the court here. But in a crucial Game 5, there's no way Jordan's sitting out. It's just a matter of how much it'll affect him.
And the Bulls had only lost 2 games total, Clark, in the previous 3 rounds before dropping the last 2 here in Salt Lake City. So the Jazz...
And they've never had to go the distance in the series. I mean, if they can't find a way to stop Utah's momentum here, the Bulls will, for the first time, need 7 games if they're going to get it.
Center, Luke Longley. For the Jazz, John Stockton will be at the point with Jeff Hornacek at the 2. In the front court, we have Brian Russell, Karl Malone in the center, Greg Ostertag.
And guys, I think it's already safe to say Jordan does not have his usual energy tonight.
Pippen misses. And here are the Jazz now. Stockton down low. He's guarded by Harper. Hornacek, no luck. Clark with Michael Jordan clearly not feeling well. You have to wonder how many minutes he'll be able to play in this one.
And Kevin, with Michael Jordan, he never wants to come out of the game ultra competitive, and yet Phil Jackson may be in a position where he has to make a tough decision. I mean, that's part of what a coach has to do. Sometimes you have to rescue a player from himself.
But Jordan never wants to come out, does he?
No, he wants to go the full 48 minutes.
And of course, Coach, all eyes on Michael Jordan as we try to get a sense of how his illness is affecting him.
Shouldn't take long to find out. Once he gets a few minutes under his belt, we'll see if he has the energy to keep going.
Yes, sir. Here's Stockton, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Russell kicks to Stockton. Ostertag pass to Hornacek. Kept alive, goes back up. Ostertag, no good.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Jordan shrugging off the flu to open up the game with 3 consecutive hits.
This is what makes Jordan dangerous. His ability to bury shots off the catch.
Here's Ostertag. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Malone. No good there. Some solid defense by Rodman. And coach, for Scottie Pippen, the effects of his foot injury, you can see, are still lingering.
Yeah, he hasn't been as explosive as we're used to. He's been in more of a post-up role for them in the past few games.
Outside, Russell. Stockton against Harper. Down low. To halt the run. The shot's good from Hornacek. Hornacek's got 5 points so far.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man. He couldn't quite convert. Almost had the and one.
Physical defense, making him earn it from the line.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
There's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
And Clark, after a few
good after-timeout play.
So for the Bulls, Parrish comes in for Luke Longley, and Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Now, here is Hornacek. He's got 5. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 7 points in the game.
Even amongst the trees inside, Hornacek still able to find his shot.
Kerr dishes to Jordan. Back to Kerr. Jordan outside. Pass to Parrish. That shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And one thing the Bulls need to do tonight is a better job at the free throw line. They only got to the line 12 times in Game 4, and they missed 7 of those 12 shots.
And you know, Coach, that was a huge difference in the ball game. A close game like that, missing that many free throws, that's a problem. The Jazz did play aggressive D, but they didn't really pay for that aggressive defense. I expect we'll see more of the same tonight.
And the Bulls have to overcome Jordan's illness. For more on that, let's now go to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. With Michael Jordan struggling, the Bulls training staff is doing all it can to keep him hydrated. They've given him plenty of fluids and are considering an IV. It means the Bulls will need guys like Pippen, Rodman, and Harper to step up, especially on defense, because they're facing a red-hot Jazz team. John Stockton has been dominant since this series came to Utah. Guys?
He has been. David, thank you. When they're ready with an IV, you know Jordan's condition, Mike, has got to be serious.
For sure. You have to wonder how long MJ will last tonight. I'm not sure how many minutes he'll have in him.
But they're going to need him. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run.
And I would think the end of Game 4 still has to be kind of floating around in the heads of the Bulls players. They were up 4 with a minute and a half left. Up 4, 90 seconds to go, and could not close the deal.
Yeah, Utah scored the last 9 points in the game. You know Michael Jordan and company doesn't want to let that happen again.
I can't see it happening again either, Coach.
Here's Foster, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Isley. Nice move.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
The Bulls leading by 9. Kerr the pass to Jordan. Here's Parrish. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
Now, here is Morris. Now Carr. Passes it to Morris. Shoots over Pippen. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
And with Jordan under the weather, you have to think it'll affect his defense the most. He just doesn't have the energy to go full speed at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, you know, Mike, I agree with you. That's what it seems like to me. He'll have to conserve that energy and pick his spots. And as much as the Bulls need his scoring, I think he'll have to go all out at the offensive end.
Morris, no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 13-point game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Looking to put his Game 4 struggles behind him, Pippen has quickly got himself rolling in this one.
Here's Isley. On the wing, Morris. Will it go? The pass to Isley. And here's Anderson for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Just phenomenal defense from MJ. Staying active and alert, making an impact on this end.
And so it's Chicago. Jazz trailed by 16.
And I'll say, I don't think you could get a louder crowd than we have in Utah here tonight.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Harper. Longley out there with Rodman. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Jordan in at shooting guard. Hornacek, no luck. You're right about these fans. The Jazz crowd is sensing what an opportunity this could be.
Kevin, they sure are. It's an intense place to play. There's no denying that. And with a chance to take a 3-2 lead in the series, These fans have it turned up full throat.
Yeah, top volume. They are wow.
Yep.
Here's Russell following the basket by Michael Jordan. Stockton the pass to Ostertag. Kicks to Hornacek. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. You know, Mike, it's amazing to see the performance Jordan is putting on here. Clearly not at full strength, but still getting it done.
That's the kind of competitor he is. Remember, this is the NBA Finals. If MJ had a play on a broken leg, he'd probably still be out there.
You're probably right. Malone. Another miss by Utah.
He tried to get space with the fadeaway, but it might have just disrupted his shot even more.
Lets it go from 11. Jordan refusing to make his team carry the load, finding another basket.
Taking the flu into consideration, Jordan has been tremendous so far this one.
And the Jazz call time here.
Giving up way too many scores.
Gaffey comes in for Rodman. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Hornacek outside. Malone at the elbow. Back to Hornacek. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with the steal.
And it's hard to imagine a player performing as well as Jordan under such tough circumstances.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Now, here's Stockton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Well, if we've learned one thing, Clark, over the years, it's that Michael Jordan can rise to any occasion.
That's exactly right. And it's impossible for me to explain the kind of energy it takes to do what Michael Jordan's doing. And to do it when you're sick, like he is, it seems virtually impossible. But I do know this, Kevin. There are many times when players have not felt their best and yet played their best. I think psychologically and subconsciously, you rise to another level of concentration, which helps you.
I know you and I are glued to this one.
Yeah.
Hey, Clark, the Bulls doing a good job on Stockton so far.
Well, they know in order to muck up the Utah offense, you've got to start with the head of the snake, John Stockton. Get him out of rhythm. They learned that the hard way in games 3 and 4. They're determined not to let him beat them again.
Yep, they're stifling them. Now here's Stockton. It's Hornacek on the wing. Another shot. The offensive rebound. Down he goes. Nice one there from Ostertag. Ostertag's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that's simply a big guy doing what big guys do at 7'2". Ostertag, very effective at earning second chance looks.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
A different look for Utah. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Carr comes in for Malone. And it's Anderson in for Jeff Hornacek. Now, here is Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stockton against Brown. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No way can you overstate how important this game is. I mean, the Bulls have only trailed in the finals once throughout the Jordan era.
Morris is checked in for Utah. And Chicago also making a switch. Parrish is checked in. And Mike, if the Jazz pull this game out, the Bulls will be under pressure they're not used to.
True, but this is a tough team to rattle. Even if they do go down 3-2, I don't think they'll be easy to put away.
I would agree with you. And Mike, in the battle between Michael Jordan and Karl Malone, 2 of the greats ever, Jordan has dominated so far.
Each team leans on those guys for the bulk of their scoring. And tonight, Jordan's taking the mailman to school.
Really accurate from deep, John Stockton, a sharpshooter.
And Jordan throws it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Anderson's shot is off. Morris against Jordan. Over Morris. Again, Chicago.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Stockton the pass to Anderson. And here is Morris. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Back to Anderson. Takes the 13-footer. That's good from Stockton. The assist by Anderson. 7 points for John Stockton. And the dunk by Jordan.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy and getting any shot he wants.
Stockton kicks it to Foster. Pass to Anderson. Utah moving it around. Here's Stockton. Here's Foster. Back to Stockton. Anderson outside. Pass to Carr. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Perhaps nerves, maybe frustration, but now is not the time for mistakes.
Yeah, control is going to be the key here. That's the only way to get out of this thing.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Jordan.
At the line for the Bulls.
And both free throws good for Jordan. 8 seconds left in the first half. Isley the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Wow, throwing it down with some real force.
Yeah, big two-handed flush.
2 is better than 1.
The defense knew better than to mess with him on that one.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Finals.
How about this Utah crowd? They get extremely loud. Remember back in Game 4, Phil Jackson had to wear earplugs.
Here's Russell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
A strong wing. Russell wants to guard the other team's best player. That's a rare play.
And Mike, talking about the atmosphere in here right now, it couldn't get any louder.
Well, it's the last game of the year in Salt Lake, and maybe the biggest game in Jazz history. These fans are going to do their part for sure.
Yeah, they're going crazy. We've got Ostertag. Malone is out there with Russell. Then it's Stockton. And it's Hornacek at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Jerry Sloan getting going here in the second half. Passes it to Stockton. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Great feed by Rodman.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. And I believe David talked to Jerry Sloan about Jordan's condition. D.A., what he's saying?
Yeah, Kevin, I talked with Coach Sloan as he came out for the third quarter, and he wasn't interested in talking about Jordan's condition at all. He said, I don't care how he's feeling physically. All I know is mentally, he's as intense as I've ever seen him. And he stressed to his players, we have to match Jordan's intensity ourselves if we want to win this game. Guys, back to you.
David, thanks. Mike, sounds like Jordan has the Jazz worried, even in his current physical state.
They should be. Even when Jordan's body is not right, he's never going to lose intensity or his will to win. Jerry Sloan knows that.
He sure does. He's a smart guy, isn't he?
He is.
And now Enzo Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Harper dishes to Kukoc. To the inside. Hornacek against Kukoc. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Hornacek. Malone's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, nice dish that time by Hornacek. Doing a good job finding his open teammate.
And I think the question marks about Michael Jordan's health, Coach, have been answered by now.
From everything we're hearing, what he's doing is amazing. This is a guy who might need an IV, and still, he's out there tearing the Jazz up.
Unbelievable. Back to Stockton. 5 to shoot. Here's Ostertag, and it's Ostertag with the jam.
Ostertag can be a real problem sometimes inside and making it look easy there.
And the shot goes down.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Stockton passes to Ostertag. Back to Stockton. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hornacek. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Pippen missing.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
There's Russell with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Rodman. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Rodman's got 4 points this quarter.
And the level of awareness from Harper. Great job spotting his uncovered teammate.
The pass to Hornacek. Poke loose. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no one back there.
Oh, Jordan snags it in the bucket.
So it's the Jazz now. There's 1:54 left in the third. We thought this game could come down to who does more, Coach, Jordan or Malone.
And it's been a one-sided fight. Jordan's been the bigger presence by far. MJ may be sick, but he isn't going to let that stop him.
Nice job that time by Kukoc using the wingspan to get a hand on it.
On defense, the Bulls' biggest Golden Eye Clark was keeping Stockton in check, and so far they've been able to do just that.
Well, it's clear Stockton is the hub of the wheel, Kevin. We all know that. And the Bulls doing a really good job to limit his penetration, clogging up the passing lanes, and really make everything uncomfortable for Stockton.
They are. From beyond the arc. That shot missing, so Utah will take it the other way. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Inside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Finished off the break. Hornacek's got 9.
Stockton always plays hard-nosed, tough defense, using his active hands and the position of his feet to get the steal and start the break. Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Hornacek dishes to Malone. And the basket is good. He's got 6.
Few guys better inside than Karl Malone.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Kukoc. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 7th assist here tonight. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Stockton. He's guarded by Harper. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter, coming up with steals again and again. Back right after this.
And with all of the attention Rodman's been getting from these Utah fans, it's only revved him up more.
On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Kerr is out there with Tony Kukoc. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Pippen in at the small forward.
Outstanding decision from Kukoc, showing how versatile he is as a passer.
Pass to Anderson. That one misses. Kukoc with the defensive effort. And when it comes to Dennis Rodman, Mike, he seems to feed off the emotion inside the gym.
That's how some guys like it. As physical as Rodman plays, that adrenaline can be a big help. Not everybody wants to be the good guy.
Especially him. Rodman lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
With Rodman, you have to be aware of where he is. Get a body on him, really box him out. Dennis is always looking for an offensive rebound.
Anderson outside. Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. 4 on the clock. Carr, the pass to Isley. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And a great bounce-back game for Jordan after a shaky performance in Game 4.
To the paint, and then Rodman with the dunk.
That's on the defense there. Got to push Rodman farther away from the rim.
Rodman's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Kukoc against Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
And it's stunning, Clark, to think that Jordan could have this kind of game in his condition.
You know, he's shown us in the past how he can rise to any occasion, but he missed 16 shots in Game 4. To see him tough it out and actually raise his game, remarkable.
It is remarkable in every way.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Isley. Pass to Keefe. All alone. Rodman with the rebound. Pass to Pippen. Driving to the basket. And then Pippen slams it in.
Boy, that's major force and ferocity by Scottie Pippen on that slam. No messing around with that one.
Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. Here's Isley. Over Kerr, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
Some changes for Chicago. Parrish, he's checked in for Kukoc, and it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. And here is Jordan. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. One-on-one here. Here's Isley. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Good read from Forster. Sensing one of his guys is open and whipping the pass to him.
To the middle. Here's Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 9th assist in the game now. Poked away. Isley the pass to Anderson. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Now Foster. There's the pass to Isley. Just 4 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, Chicago grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
And it's Parrish with the jam.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Rodman against Keefe. Pass to Howard. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Harper. A shot by Isley, no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. That one falls. Pippen's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
Isley the pass to Anderson. No good off the back of the rim. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-5 run here. Pippen misses. And it's Utah's ball. Isley the pass to Anderson. He kicks it to Howard. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Pippen. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 45 points.
The D's got to offer more resistance. Jordan is too skilled this close to the basket.
Here's Isley. Anderson outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now, here is Jordan. And now, Mike, the Bulls just one win away from their second straight NBA title.
And you have to think this series is theirs for the taking. I don't think Utah can go into Chicago and win 2 straight.
It'll be a tough task, Clark, to say the least.
Assuming Michael Jordan is back at full strength, Kevin, it very well could be an impossible task.
For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.